You know how when your church hosts VBS or does a community service day, you collect dozens or maybe even hundreds of email addresses? Do you ever feel like those email addresses are just sitting in your church management system, just collecting dust? Let's change that. Hey, Tyler Smith here, co-founder and CEO of Texan Church. Look, if you're a busy church leader or communicator, I know how overwhelming it can be to keep your community connected. And that's why our YouTube channel is packed with communication tips and strategies to help you go from frazzled to focused. You'll be confident knowing how to reach your people beyond Sunday mornings to make them feel known, noticed, and loved. Email is not a lost communication tool. With the right strategy, email can be utilized to effectively care, communicate, and connect with your church members and your first-time guests. And so here are 10 tips for crafting effective church emails. Tip number 1 is to segment your audience. Segment your email list based on different criteria such as age groups or ministry involvement or interest so that you can send more relevant and personalized messages. This is called targeted messaging, and this is really effective for any special groups as well. So when you're looking to recruit volunteers or to invite members who have been gone for months or many more, to do this, you're just simply going to create lists for new members, for volunteers, for parents, for youth, etc. You get the point. And then this is going to allow you to tailor your messages to each of those groups' needs. And now tip number 2, craft engaging subject lines. Write subject lines that are clear and concise and compelling that actually encourage recipients to open the email. You want to include the recipient's name or personalize the subject based on their interest. And then you also might want to add emojis. Yes, emojis get people to act. Now, tip number 3. Maintain a consistent schedule. You want to send emails on a regular schedule. So for example, whether that's weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, that way your members know what to expect from you and when they can expect to receive these emails. And for special announcements or urgent updates, you can send those emails as soon as the information is available or relevant. And tip number 4, use a professional email service. You want to utilize email marketing platforms like Texan Church to manage your email list and your campaigns efficiently. The word marketing, it shouldn't scare you off. This just means that it has the capabilities that you need to organize your people, to schedule messages, and to apply tags based on certain actions taken. So use professional templates to ensure your emails are visually appealing and easy to read. And by the way, with Texan Church, your account is loaded with these templates. And they've already been proven to work by thousands of other church leaders just like you. Now, tip number 5 is to include essential information. You want to be clear and concise. So make sure your email includes all the necessary details, such as dates and times and locations and any required actions from the recipient. And then you want to highlight the key points. Use bullet points, bold text, or headers to highlight the key information, make it easy to scan. You don't want your email to be too text heavy or all formatted in the exact same way. Look, people's attention spans are just not long enough, especially when they're scrolling through their inbox. And tip number 6, visual appeal. You want to include relevant images or graphics to make your emails more engaging, and use consistent colors and fonts and branding elements that all align with your church's identity. And tip number 7 is to include a clear call to action. Include a clear call to action or a CTA for registrations or RSVPs or volunteer signups or links for more information. What you want to do is you want to ensure that any links or buttons are easily accessible and they're functional on both the desktop and mobile devices. And it begs mentioning, check your links before you send them out. The last thing you want is a clear call to action that leads nowhere. Don't do that. Tip number 8, include a personal touch. Include a personal note or message from a pastor or a church leader to add that personal touch and strengthen the connection with the congregation. Another way to do this is to share stories or testimonials from members that help to build community and to highlight the impact of your church's activities. And now tip number 9. You want to invite feedback and interaction. Use surveys or polls to gather feedback from your congregation on a variety of topics that allow you to improve your future communications. And then encourage recipients to reply with questions or comments or prayer requests. And that fosters that two-way communication. And now last but not least, tip number 10, you want to track and analyze performance. You want to monitor the performance of your emails by tracking open rates and click-through rates and other engagement metrics. And you want to use those insights that you can gain from your analytics to adjust your email strategy and to improve all of your future campaigns. Well, there you go. If you are ready to start sending effective emails, then I encourage you to give Text in Church a try. It's completely free, and you can do that by clicking the link in the description that is below. And be sure to check out all of our preloaded templates that we have in there for you.